So back in the day when I first started learning how to play guitar, I remember how cool it was when I first learned your movable bar chords. Your E shape right here, starting with your 6th string. Play your minor chords, your major chords, 7th chords. I thought that was so cool. And of course your A shape, minor, and your D shape. And for a lot of years, I only focused on playing these full chords and never thought much about breaking those chords down into triad shapes. Later on, I realized the importance of understanding your triad shapes and breaking down these full chords. And I figured out a couple of tricks that have really helped me to apply all of this to my guitar playing, lead solos, and improvising. So the first mind-blowing trick is just breaking down your chords. So we're going to focus on this E major chord, this A major chord, and this D major chord. And later I'll talk more about the triad shapes when you associate them with the major scale and the notes of the major scale. But for right now, let's start with this E major chord. And if I played from the 6th string, the 5th, and the 4th string, just those 3 strings, that's not a triad because I've got a 1, I've got a 5, and I've got a 1. So this is a power chord, not a triad. The reason it's not a triad is because a triad needs to have the 3rd in it. So a triad is made up of the 1, the 3, and the 5. So if we were playing the A, and say I'm starting with this A right here, this would be a 1 major 3rd, 5 for your major chord. This would be a 1 minor 3rd, 5 for your minor chord. This would be a 1 minor 3rd, flat 5, which would be your diminished. So we're going to start with our 5, go to our 1, and there's our 3. So that's our first triad shape in this shape right here, in this E shape. So now we're going to start with our 1, go to our 3, and there's our 5. Now we're going to start with the 3, go to our 5, and there's our 1. So, and all that is part of this E major chord. Now let's go to the A major chord. You could play it like that, but I'm going to play it like this so I can get that note in there. And so it's the same concept on the A string, the D string, and the G string because you got your 1, you got your 5, and then you got your 1 again. So that's just a power chord. There's no 3rd in there, so it's really not major or minor. So when you bring in this next one here, that's your 3rd. So your first set of triad notes from the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string. And again, it's all these notes right here on the 2nd fret. And then your next set would be right here. G string, B string, E string. So that takes care of your E major, A major. Let's do the D. D major. Once again, we've got our 1, we've got our 5, and we've got our 1 power chord. So there's your 3rd right there. So now we've got our, which would be our 5, 1, 3. So that's the triad we're going to look at with the D major chord. All right, so trick number 2, mind-blowing to me for sure, is associating all of this concept in these triad shapes with the major scale. Okay, so we're going to start with this E major, and the major scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And if we were to do it all on the bottom E string here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to worry about the 7. And then we're going to go to the 1. And if you notice, you've got your 1 is major, Your 4 is major and your 5 is major. Your 2 is minor, your 3 is minor, and your 6 is minor. And that's what we're really going to focus on with these triad shapes. So we're going to walk right up that major scale with all of these shapes. So we're going to start here with our E, and again, that's our 1. Well, if that's our 1, this right here would be our 4. That right there would be our 5. Here would be your minor. So this is your 2, your 3. So all together, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're skipping the 7, and we're back to 1. So now we're looking at our next 3 strings, which would be here, here, and here. So that's going to be a 1, your 3, and your 5. So there's what your 1 looks like. If that's the 1, then that's the 4, and that's the 5. All your minor chords are going to look like that. So all together we've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skipping the 7, going back to 1. Now our next set of strings is our 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. Once again, there's your 1. So this would be your 4. This would be your 5. And then your minor chords is kind of cool because the minor chords are just, you're barring the 3 strings here. And that's all you got to worry about. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your 7. I'll go ahead and give that to you this time. And your 1. So 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that takes care of your E shape and your different triads within that shape through the major scale. Now let's go to our A. Same concept here. We're going to start with our note right here, which is our 5. So it's our 5, our 1, and our 3. So there's the triad for the 1. So if you bar that, then where would your 4 and your 5 would be? It'd be really simple. This is your 1, that's your 4, that's your 5. Now your minor chords are going to look like this. So all together, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. There's your 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we got one more set of strings, our 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. Looks like that for your 1. So if that's your 1, then this would be your 4, and this would be your 5. Our minors are going to look like this. All right, so all together we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to give you your 7 this time. 7. And back to 1. So 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've got our D chord, our D major, and we've only got really 3 strings to work with in this shape. So that's going to be your 5, your 1, and your 3. All right, so our D triad, there's your 1, 4, 5. Your minor just looks like that. So all together we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to give you your 7. 7, 1. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Understanding, the formula and understanding the sound of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And to me, that is the foundation of all music. Your major scale is where you start, even if you don't know any theory and you don't want to learn any theory or a bunch of scales or whatever. The major scale is something that really is just like a foundation of a house. It's literally, you have a firm foundation and then you start, building the rest of your structure. From the major scale, you've got all your chords, you've got your other scales, you got modes, you got all kinds of different elements of music that all come from that major scale. I've got a free PDF that you can download. It's a reference guide, and it talks a lot about the major scale, the chords that go along with the major scale. It just kind of breaks down a lot of stuff, and it starts with the major scale, and then it kind of goes from there. But it's a really helpful guide. If you want a copy of that, then just put in the comments, free PDF. Just comment free PDF and I'll send you the link to that download. I would ask that once you've had a chance to check it out, send me an email or maybe a note or a comment and just let me know how it's helped you and in what way maybe it's helping you. And if you have any questions about it, I'd be happy to help. So I really hope this has been super helpful for you. And I feel like it will be mind-blowing once you can get to the point where you really have a grasp on this stuff and you can really apply it to your playing. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you soon.